people down there in front of the Latham, one in orange, one in black. They just suddenly appeared. So I thought about coming out earlier when it might have been very lightly snowing, sometime in the middle of the night or wee hours of the morning. A very light dusting of snow was supposed to occur, and it appears that it has. I can see dusting up here. And I thought about trying to wake up to see if it was snowing at various times according to the radar map and everything. But because it wasn't that big of a snowstorm, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna stay in. And I was recalling the movie Carrie, where a sweet, nice, quiet girl who happened to have telekinesis, probably for purposes of the movie, is humiliated, mocked, made fun of, set up to be homecoming queen, even though she wouldn't have normally been homecoming queen. And then made, humiliated by the homecoming king. Then they, in the movie, they dump pig's blood or some sort of blood on her while she stood on stage to accept, it's supposed to be, like, it can almost come across as dream state. But anyway, but point being, what I experienced in 2011 is in that realm. And I'm thankful for the 1976 film for showing how bad things can be for someone. Because it's hard to express, like, how awful it is to be that person. And that's what I always felt like. And I realized if I had gotten up at like 2, 3, or 4 in the morning, I've gotten up around 4 or 5 in the past, last year, and that was like the only snow we got, so I was glad I got it. But for this very light dusting, I was like, it dawned on me, like, it smells like gas here at Marathon Grill. It dawned on me that, what if there are people who set people up to be embarrassed and humiliated? And it might seem like on a lighter scale these days. In the past, it was in the Carrie realm. And in my mind, it's like, what if they actually all got trapped? So the reason the movie Carrie came up is because the Palisades fire yielded some interesting information. It turns out the school where Carrie was filmed for the gym scene burned down in the California fires over the past 3 or 4 days. Like, really the Palisades specifically, I think, and then it went over to Hearst and other areas of California. But here in Philadelphia, a lot of people learn about the show, or to me it's like a bad after-school special from junior high or high school. But I guess people are okay being one of the bad actors from the after-school special. Where I come from, you mature. Well, I was never like that, but the bad people are supposed to be mature and mature past that desperate attempt to hurt people, especially people who are quiet. So, anyway, just putting it out there, it dawned on me, like, I don't want to go out and it's barely snowing and there be some people in the street putting on a little show. Because this would have been around bar let hour, potentially, according to some radar maps. And I've been out at that hour like once or twice before, and I've seen other people who've been out on YouTube at that hour. And they could really set people up to be part of someone's show. So sky hop would mean, are you moving? Or have you been able to visit your dad's grave yet in Bradenton, Florida? And he passed away in December of 2020, coronavirus, right before Christmas, as if it was some sick joke. Because I rarely got together with people over the holidays. At some point in my 30s, I was tired of having grown up in a divorced situation, going back and forth. I was tired of, well, if I visit my mom, then I feel bad, and I would visit my dad. You know what I mean? And that's extra money, or that's an extra day or two on top of, you know. And I got tired of all of it. And it turns out I wound up earning money way back in the day on the side as a dog walker. It was on the side. Today it's still kind of. But anyway, with that comes people who need, you know, their pets taken care of over the holidays. So I wound up working on the holidays. Also, it didn't always feel good, like holiday dinners and at my dad's house, you know, got weird. Like my stepbrother had to turn the tables and sit on the opposite side, and it was almost like he was trying to usurp power from my dad. I don't know if my dad really noticed it, but I did. I was like, that's weird. And my dad has to like feign, you know, happiness, or I don't know if my dad realized it or not. He had a better way of compartmentalizing his potential abuse by the second family, if you will. Will always be second. Even in the intel world, that's what I was supposed to say. So I figured I'll just get up normal-ish hour and come out and avoid any oddities. Also a safety issue, like going out late at night because of all the strange things going on lately. Even like this guy has to pull down his pants. That's, you know. So even in California, some people have wondered how it was set and how it was maintained, and how far are people willing to go to destroy the lives of certain people. So I don't know what to say about all that, but I did hear from one YouTuber that they arrested a guy with a torch blower. So that's not good. You know, you're supposed to have a hose. So I don't know if he's considered the person who started the fire. I'm supposed to sing it. Or if he was exacerbating